Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. It is I, Dr. Cynthia Dempsey. Welcome to All Things New. Merry Christmas. I know you're like, wasn't that yesterday? It's always time for more Christ. But today I wanted to share something with you that my family, my extended family, has a prayer line. And every Monday we have our family prayer line, and people can get on there from family, friends, things like that. And one of the things that was shared by one of my cousins, my brother Al Upson, was a teaching about the 12 days of Christmas. And I think it was really interesting. And so I want to share it with you. And this is what was shared during one of our family prayer times, actually, Monday. Okay. The meaning of the 12 days of Christmas. Several hundred years ago, some religious groups in England celebrated Christmas for 12 days, from December 25th to January the 5th. But because of the king, they were not permitted to practice their faith openly. Someone wrote this carol with a surface meaning plus a hidden meaning known only to believers. The 12 drummers drumming symbolized the 12 points of belief in the Apostles' Creed. The 11 pipers piping stood for the 11 faithful disciples. The 10 lords a leaping were the 10 commandments. 9 ladies dancing were the 9 fruits of the Holy Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The 8 maids a milking were the 8 Beatitudes. 7 swans a swimming represented the sevenfold gifts of the Holy Spirit: prophecy, serving, teaching, exhortation, contribution, leadership, and mercy. The 6 geese a laying stood for the 6 days of creation. The 5 golden rings recall the Torah, or law, the first 5 books of the Old Testament. The 4 calling birds were the 4 Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. 3 French hens stood for faith, hope, and love. 2 turtle doves were the Old and the New Testaments. The partridge in a pear tree is Jesus Christ. The partridge is a bird well known for being extremely protective of its young. If danger approaches its nest, it will drop to the ground, act as if its wing is broken, and steer the predator away from her nest. She will willingly give up her own life for her children, as Jesus did for us. Also, the tree is symbolic of the cross, which is sometimes referred to as the tree. So this was something that was shared, as I said, during our family prayer time. And I thought that was very interesting. So I did not research, who wrote this up, but I am going to do that. But I just thought that it's significant, even when we just thinking about that, the 12 points of the Apostles' Creed. What are those 12 things that people believe? The 11 faithful disciples, the 10 commandments, the 9 fruit of the Holy Spirit, the 8 Beatitudes, the sevenfold gifts of Holy Spirit, the 6 days of creation, the 5 books of Torah of the of the Old Testament: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, and Deuteronomy. The 4 Gospels in the New Testament of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The greatest of these, the 3 are faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these being love. And then the 2, that there's an Old Testament and then there's a New Testament. And then representing that Jesus Christ, 1, and the work that Jesus did and how he gave himself. He protects us. He is our protector, even when it talks of as a shepherd, as a good shepherd. And as a good shepherd, they would lay themselves in front of if there was a gate that was open, they would lay themselves at that doorway, that opening space, to prevent the sheep and to be a protecting, and so I just thought that was very interesting. I just wanted to share that with you, praying that you are continuing to allow the Lord just to speak to your heart, that you are spending time with loved ones, family, friends, with the one who loves your soul, the lover of your soul, Jesus the Christ, God the Father, Holy Spirit, spending time with all of them to just allow them, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, to really minister to you and lavish you with love as you lavish them back. Okay. So God bless you. Continue to have an amazing remainder of December and all things new. We know it here. We know it in our hearts. We speak it forth out of our mouths wherever the Lord sends us. Until next time, God bless you and Merry Christmas. Bye.